Okay, EPA has proposed denying all pending SRE requests under the RFS. Is that still the plan for the 60-plus pending SREs?
We're still looking at that decision, and I believe that we need to be on course to grow biofuels in this country. And so when we look at some of these exemptions, it's our opinion and it's the court's opinion that these exemptions have not been done appropriately in the past, and we look forward to making the right calls as we move forward.
Excellent. That sounds like good news. Good news. In the last decision that denied the request from 36, they were given an alternative avenue for compliance. Do we expect the same, or are we going to actually get that demand for ethanol back into the system?
I don't want to jump in front of any announcements, but what I want to say is the alternative path for compliance that was awarded to the first batch of SREs was done because, these mistakes were made so far in the past. And the market has moved forward, and the conditions on the ground has shifted such that we made those special conditions or provisions for those. Moving forward, that is not a guarantee.
Outstanding. I love hearing that. Okay. EPA, the final renewable volume obligations for 2020, 21, and 22. Commitment has been made by EPA to get that done by June 3rd. Is that still the plan?
That is still the plan. We want to provide certainty. We want to rebuild the foundation of this program. 2022 was a cleanup year. As you know, 2020 was a cleanup year. 2022 will be one of the most aggressive RVO years that we've seen. And then from 2023 and beyond, we want to build on that. Biofuels will be a part of the solution for climate change and lowering the prices of that we're seeing at the pumps.
Man, rural America is going to love hearing that. Does it surprise you that Congress is not taking a more active role in defining the future of the RFS post-2022?
It has. And this program, in my opinion, has not been well managed in the past. Some hard decisions have to be made. But with the partnership that I have with Secretary Tom Vilsack, coming from eastern rural North Carolina myself, I understand the needs of our communities. And so what we're going to do is we're going to follow the law. We're going to follow the science, and we're going to put this program on sound footing so that biofuels can play the role that Congress intended for it to play.
That is great news right there. I love hearing that. One last biofuel issue. EPA recently held a comment period regarding the food versus fuel issues relative to renewable diesel. What was the response? Did you get a lot of comments?
We did get a lot of comments, and this agency has pledged to be transparent and listen to all comments. But I consult on a daily basis, if not weekly basis, with the Secretary of Agriculture, and so the decisions that we make, we will not be put in a position where our country has to face fuel versus food. We don't believe we're there. We don't believe we'll get there, and we believe that the science and the law provides for us to create a viable path for biofuel.
That is outstanding. Administrator Regan, you've been very generous with your time this morning.